In a very strange move, Disney is moving a lot of their Star Wars comics back to Dark Horse. Now, what's interesting about this is, of course, as many of you know who are longtime Star Wars fans, Dark Horse used to be the company that published Star Wars comics, and they had quite a few good ones, a lot of adaptations of stuff you already know, like from the novels and some original things as well. They were doing a good job, and then Disney came in and moved everything to Marvel, which was a disaster because, I mean, look at this. This is Marvel Star Wars comic art. They basically take Google images and trace them for the comic. And it's a really just strange comic because they do it with as much art as possible, which I'm sure they believe gives it an authentic look, but really it just makes it look like shit. They should just draw the images with some talented people. Instead, we get this weird stuff. It's terrible art. The original first issue, from what I understand, sold quite well. And ever since then, these books have just gone down the shitter. Nobody's reading this. Nobody's reading these books. Currently, the main book is right now in between Empire Strikes Back and Return of the Jedi. Nobody cares. Nobody's talking about it. You know what I'm saying? Nobody gives a shit. So they just kind of exist. They still publish them. They also had the High Republic stuff, though I think that's going away now and going back to Dark Horse. So here's what I know. So originally, IDW was doing some side stuff for Disney with Star Wars. The art was horrible, though. Here's a drawing of, I guess this is supposed to be Mace Windu. As you could see, like, this was a huge meme for a couple of weeks online. It's awful art, isn't it? This was IDW's garbage attempt at doing Star Wars. So IDW is no longer going to do any Star Wars. Marvel is still going to do some, but it looks like Dark Horse is going to pick up a lot of the slack. And what's interesting about that to me is, why is this even happening like it happened with IDW? Marvel is a company that could do all of this. It just really kind of shows to me how little faith Disney has in Marvel. Because let's be clear, Marvel Comics is a complete joke. A complete joke. They've been a joke for a while. Their sales are shit. The quality of their comics are shit. Nobody cares about Marvel. But let's read this press release here. Let's go over what they said and talk about it. So, confirmed in a press release today, Dark Horse has announced that they will release a new line of all ages comics and graphic novels expanding the Star Wars galaxy like never before. Starting next year, in a statement, Mike Richardson, Dark Horse Comics founder and CEO, said the idea is a build-up to a Star Wars program that includes an ongoing series as well as an anthology. Mixed in would be one-shots and specials. We'll see where we go from there. Initially, we will focus on stories featuring the High Republic. Now, I was hearing reports that the High Republic was dead. That's not happening. I think what's going on here is they're handing the High Republic off to more talented people. Dark Horse has done a good job with Star Wars in the past, but that was in the past. I don't even know what kind of creators they're getting for this, because the same people that work at Marvel Comics work at Dark Horse too. So that doesn't necessarily mean that this is going to be a good move. It sounds good on paper, but the biggest thing here is the High Republic is not dead. In fact, this came out today, November 18th. This is a November 18th move. So High Republic, here to stay. Sorry to tell you, not going anywhere. They're just now going to try to have Dark Horse save it, not Marvel. And that to me also says a lot. Like, why isn't Marvel getting more High Republic work? But they're not just limited to High Republic. The press release specifically mentions that the new comics will cover every era of Star Wars, including the recent release era of the High Republic and up to The Rise of the First Order, between Return of the Jedi and The Force Awakens. Star Wars is near and dear to all of our hearts, and I've been a fan since I saw the original film 19 times during its original release, Richardson added. I'm thrilled that Dark Horse will once again bring new stories to life from this incredible galaxy. The Star Wars universe has grown over the years, and there's so many new opportunities for great stories. I can't wait to tell you how excited we are to get started. And then we have something from Lucasfilm. All of us at Lucasfilm Publishing are thrilled to be working with Mike Richardson and everyone over at Dark Horse on comics and graphic novels set in a galaxy far, far away. So, very, 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 very strange. So, of course, as they mentioned here, the new deal does not mean that Star Wars will cease publishing, or that Marvel Comics will cease publishing Star Wars comics. Rather, that Dark Horse is going to be a new partner, but I doubt that. I think, in fact, Star Wars at Marvel is likely going to just kind of go away. I think they're going to keep their main book, right? They have the main book, like I said, that right now is in between Empire and Jedi. That's going to stay for some reason. But all of the other stuff, I think Dark Horse is going to do. We won't know more until they start releasing stuff. But there's one thing to take from this. The rumors that High Republic is gone from canon, not true. In fact, staying the course, and probably going to get more releases now under the Dark Horse label, which is likely an attempt to save the brand in some fashion, because nobody's talking about the High Republic anymore. Nobody cares. Remember how that fizzled out? That Gina Carano firing really crushed that movement. And I think they know that. So, now we have nostalgia. A lot of the fans that read comics and the novels are going to say, Dark Horse making Star Wars comics again. And this is likely going to get them interested in it, to be honest. They'll probably pick up one or two issues and try it out. Whether or not they're good, I don't know. Something tells me they probably won't be. So we'll see. Like I said, the biggest takeaway here, High Republic, not dead. In fact, still going strong, unfortunately. But hey, they just re-upped Kathleen Kennedy's contract for another 3 years. Did you really think things were going to get better? Anyway, that's pretty much it. Let me know what you think. Also, if you would, please like, subscribe, share the video. Make sure you're still subscribed. Hit that notification bell. And I'll see you guys on the next one. Peace. Also, if you want to help support the channel, check out my Teespring store. There's a link in the description. You can find some merchandise in there that you might want to check out. Also, make sure you subscribe to YellowFlash, my other channel. There's a link to that in the description as well. I do a lot of live streams over there that I don't do on this channel. Usually smaller and a little bit more personal. So make sure you follow me over there and sign up. Also, make sure to follow me over on Twitch. I do watch parties, play video games over there. They're always fun. Follow me over there and come hang out.